Hello everyone, welcome back to our UPSC Ethics series. In the last class, we learned how to make ethical decisions step by step. Today we are going to talk about something very practical, that is in workplace conflicts. Yes, the fights and arguments that happen in office teams or even study groups. Trust me, this is one topic that is not just for exams but for life. Let's understand its simple stories. Now, first one, workplace conflicts. Think of a situation in the office like two peoples are arguing about who should get credit for a project, or maybe they are fighting over who should do which task. This is what we call a workplace conflict. Now, a small disagreement is normal. It happens everywhere, but if it continues, the whole team suffers. Work slows down, people feel stressed, and the mood becomes negative. So what do we do? If you are the manager, it's your duty to solve it. But if you are just a co-worker, only step in if the fight is disturbing the team. Otherwise, it's wiser to remain neutral. Okay, we go on next slide. That is allow venting. You know what venting means? It's just letting out feelings. For example, after class, you might say, teacher scolded me today. I felt so bad. You are not asking your friend to solve it. You just want them to listen. In the same way, in offices or colleagues, sometimes just need to vent. A coworker may complain he never listened to my ideas. At that moment, just listen. They will feel lighter. But one caution, venting should not turn into gossips, and always listen to both sides, not just to one person. Okay, this is how the venting will work. Next one is empathize, means stay neutral. Empathy means putting yourself in someone else's shoes. For example, your friend fails in an exam. If you say, I know you studied hard, it must feel really bad. That is empathy. At work, when a colleague complains, you can respond, I am sorry this is happening. I know it's tough, but remember, never take the sides. Don't say, yes, you are right, he is wrong. That will make the fight worse. So instead give neutral comments like maybe she was stressed, maybe he didn't mean it, or that way you show empathy without adding fuel to the fire. Okay, the next one is explain the impact of fighting. After listening, you should gently explain the bigger picture. For example, in a cricket team, if two players keep fighting, the whole team suffers. Similarly, in the office, two people fighting can delay projects and make everyone uncomfortable. So you can tell them your fight is affecting the teamwork and stopping good results. So when they see how it impacts everyone, they may try harder to resolve it. Okay, the next one is offer advice carefully. Here are mistakes we all make. We rush to give advice, but not everyone wants it. First ask, do you want my suggestions? If say no, then just listen. Even if they say yes, be careful. What worked for you may not work for them. For example, maybe you solved a fight with your friend by direct talking, but in office, direct talking may make things worse. So always give advice thoughtfully. Next, problem solve together. If they really want your help, sit with them and explore solutions together. Example, should they talk directly? Should HR mediate, or should tasks be divided differently? But never force people to sit together and solve it. That can make things explode. If the fight gets too loud, yes, step in and stop it, but otherwise guide them to find solutions themselves. Next one is beware resilience. Sometimes people don't want solutions, they only want the complaint. For example, you suggest, why don't you talk to him? And they reply, yes, but he should talk first. They are the yes but people. With them, don't waste too much energy. Just say politely, maybe you are not ready to fix this right now, and step back. Okay. The next slide is don't escalate immediately. Many people think the easiest way is to run to the boss, but this often backfires. The boss may see you as a problem, or the co-workers may feel you are complaining unnecessarily. So don't escalate immediately. Only go to the boss if the conflict is completely blocking work. Otherwise, just seek advice quietly from a senior, not direct interference. Okay, now is to know your limits. And finally, you are not a psychologist or a judge. Don't carry the burden of solving every fight. For example, if the conflict is too big, you can simply say, I don't think I am the right person to solve this. Maybe HR can help. The golden rule is help only as much as you can, but protect your own peace of mind. Okay, in the conclusion, today we learned about workplace conflicts and how to handle them in a practical way. We saw how small fights, if not solved, can spoil teamwork. We discussed a step like allowing venting, showing empathy, explaining the impact, giving advice carefully, problem solving together, avoiding complainers, not escalating too soon, and most importantly, knowing your limits. These are not just exam points, but in real life skills also. As future administrators and leaders, you will need them every day. That's it for today's lecture. In the next class, we will continue with another important topic in ethics. Till then, study well and practice these ideas in daily life, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next lecture.